guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Maya and I'm going to be sharing with y'all my top hygiene tips for the girlies for 2025. I just feel like a lot of the TikTok influencers are really misleading y'all because you don't need 30 different Bath and Body Works body washes. You don't need 30 different Tree Hut scrubs to get all nice and clean. A lot of them actually forget the dental hygiene part. That's the most important part because the dental hygiene is a big indicator of your overall health. So I'm going to start, of course, with dental hygiene. Now, I like to floss before I brush my teeth. I just think it works better for me. For some reason, I don't know the exact science behind it, but flossing before you brush your teeth, it just makes everything go along a lot smoother. Plus, I don't like rinsing out my mouth after I floss. I feel like I'm just getting rid of all the good fluoride that just came from my toothpaste. And I need that to help whiten my teeth naturally, I guess. Because nobody has like $30 to spend on teeth whitening strips, especially the good Crest ones, you know what I mean? So yeah, I like to floss first. Now, I don't like the pick flosses. I feel like those are more for when you're not at home. I recommend the Oral-B one. This is a really good one. I feel like this regular string floss, you have a lot more control over like getting into the nooks and crannies of your teeth, especially the far back ones, because all you got to really do is just loop the string and hook it in, and then you just, you know, get into your gums. Make sure you're getting into your gums. I know flossing can hurt sometimes, but that just means you're not flossing enough. Nobody is telling you to murder your gums. I promise you, you need to be flossing regularly in order for the pain to stop hurting. Now, as for toothbrushes, I just get this one, like regular little toothbrush off of Amazon. You can get a 2-pack for like less than, what, $10, I think. I personally don't like the electric toothbrushes. I feel like it doesn't do what they promise it to do, if that makes sense. Plus, I don't like vibrating on my teeth. It's really just not for me. As well as going in a circular motion is very important. Just going up and down, it's not gonna get everything off your teeth. Because I don't know if you guys have ever felt your teeth, but your teeth are not completely smooth. They kind of have like these little dips and ridges on the surface. So you really need to be getting in there. It also helps to like get between the little cracks a little bit better. And make sure you're brushing the back of your teeth as well. I feel like a lot of people miss this step, which is like why if you put your tongue on the back of your teeth, you're gonna feel something. That's like plaque buildup. You should not be having plaque buildup if you're brushing your teeth properly. That's just my opinion. There's really no judgment, but I'm just letting y'all know because I feel like that's not talked about enough, that you need to be brushing behind your teeth as well. It's not all about the front. The back is just as important. And if the back is rotten, it's gonna make its way to the front. I promise you that. Now, in terms of toothpaste, I've gone through like so many different toothpaste in the past. I think I just used to use the regular Crest one, but a few years ago, maybe like 3 years ago now, I had to get a root canal. Now, my tooth, before I got the root canal done, my teeth were so freaking sensitive. I had to do my own research and look up a special toothpaste because it really helps with sensitive teeth. And the one I found was the Periodontics, I think it is. This one specifically, I don't know if y'all can see that. This is the one that was the most gentle on my teeth and I still felt fresh and clean after. This is the only one I use now. I usually buy like a 3-pack off of Amazon. Most of this stuff you can get on Amazon, by the way. Now the next one, this is another toothpaste I just got because I was looking for a whitening toothpaste. I'd tried a few in the past. I think one of them was like Arctic. That did not work for me at all. I also don't like the gel consistency. I need my stuff to be like a paste, something thick. So I feel like I'm getting the most, you know, out of it. I need it to like coat my teeth. So I got this one. Wait, I think it's upside down. I got this one. Again, I got this off Amazon because I don't know where else I can get it from. But this one, it has a really nice minty, fresh, clean like taste to it. I used it after I use my cleaning toothpaste and it's wonders. Now as for mouthwash, there's a specific mouthwash. I don't remember what it was. I'm gonna put it somewhere on the screen because I'm forgetting the name of it, but it's like that pink bottle. They also have the blue one. It's like a pink bottle with an orange cap, I think it is. I don't know. After I'm done brushing my teeth, I just pop it in my mouth and I take my toothbrush and I scrub my tongue. That is the best time to scrub your tongue. Do not scrub your tongue when it's dry. Make sure you got some sort of liquid. If it's water, if that's all you have, and you don't want to get mouthwash, just use water, but use something to be scrubbing your tongue. That's what I do. And then I spit it out and I feel all fresh and clean. I did mention before that a lot of people can't afford to use whitening strips, but I'm just gonna say this. These Crest whitening strips, they actually do work. I will say that now. I had the cheap ones from the Dollar Tree. They did nothing for me, but I was so consistent with those. But these were like, what, around $30? And you get 20 of them. What I recommend to make them last is you cut them in half. Not only does it last longer, it doubles from 20 to 40, which is amazing. But it also, like, the strips itself, if you don't cut it, it does not fit your teeth. And then you have like a strip hanging off and it can irritate your gums. Especially after you brush your teeth and you do this, sometimes if you just put it straight on and you don't put it on correctly, it'll like mess up your gums. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels weird. It, like almost like it's burning as you put it on. I would say don't do like an hour. That seems a bit excessive. Maybe 30 to 45 minutes is what I do. And do not sleep in those. That is not safe to sleep in. But yeah, that concludes the dental hygiene part of this video. So next we're gonna get into body care. Okay, to start off body care, we're gonna start with the pre-shower stuff. So it's literally just one step. I take this round dry brush. It has a little strap on the back so you can like, it won't just fall off. So I guess for the better grip, I literally just go over my body, my entire body with this. And it helps get the dead skin off. And I'm not wet when I'm doing this. Make sure you do not do this too often. You should not be doing this every day. That is way too abrasive on your skin. And I'm going to get a little bit more into that as we go further along. Just because you don't want to be creating micro tears in your skin. You don't want to make your skin raw, especially if you're going to be putting like body toners on it afterwards. That's going to burn like hell. It really is. I promise you. Don't be doing that every day. Okay, next, we're going to get into antibacterial soaps. You do not need 3 or 4 soaps. I promise you, you should not be using 3 or 4 soaps every time you shower. Again, that's not good for your skin. It's gonna dry you out really, really bad. It doesn't matter how much lotion you're putting on after, it's not good for your skin. So let's simplify this. So what I do is I finally just got the Dial, the Orange Dial antibacterial soap. Everybody said this one's really good, and I do think it's really well. I tend to sweat a lot, and if you know, the bacteria on your armpit in combination with your sweat is what makes it really smell bad. I don't know why it does that, but it is that way. So that's why I like using an antibacterial soap on my body first. I let it sit for like a minute or two just so it can like do its thing, kill the bacteria. But if you don't like using bar soap, you can also use the Dial. This is like less than $10 on Amazon. I like this one because it smells like nice and fresh and clean. I personally don't like the Dial scent too much, but I feel like it works really well. And also, I'm trying to cut back on my usage of body washes every time I use it, you know, every wash day, because I feel like the pump can be really wasteful. The bar of soap, it lasts so much longer. And if you're really trying to save money, go with bar soap over liquid soap. Sometimes we can be heavy-handed. That's okay. If that's what you want to do, continue to do it. But if you want to cut back your usage a bit, I feel like the bar of soap goes a long way. Now, the third one, I don't use this one every time, but I pretty much just use this one when I get like back knee breakouts. This is the Naturium. Is that how you say this? Naturium? I don't know. But this is the one that I use. My boyfriend literally said it smells like face wash. Yes, it does smell like face wash, but I noticed that it does help my back knee really well. And sometimes, you know, when I get razor bumps down there, I'll just like take a pump with my hand or like a washcloth and I'll just go over that area, let it sit for a few minutes because, you know, it has to work. It needs time to set into work. And then I'll just rinse it off. Now, I don't use this one every time. This is literally just when I notice, hey, I'm breaking out somewhere on my body and I need a little extra help that antibacterial soap is not helping with. Now, what do I use to apply all this stuff with? The African net sponge. I honestly don't know if this is the real one. It's gotten so popular because of TikTok, but this is the one I use. I got a 2-pack because my boyfriend also likes using these, and I just feel like it's a really great exfoliant. It doesn't like have all those like little ridges and stuff that a loofah has, and that holds a lot of bacteria. I can just use this on my body and then I'll wash it off when I'm done, and it's pretty much good to go. I like using these, and they're very versatile. Like, you can really put it behind your back and just scrub. Like, it helps you get every little thing, and it feels very satisfying because it's like getting all the dead skin off. Very nice. Last thing I do, again, I don't do this often because we should not be over exfoliating like crazy. I use the Dove body scrub. This one smells like brown sugar. It smells so good. I was obsessed with brown sugar when I was like 18 years old. I was using body scrubs, I was using body wash, and I was using like the cocoa butter that had brown sugar, the brown sugar scent. Oh, it was so good. This one smells amazing. I personally don't like all the fruity stuff because I feel like when I use fruity body scrubs and it mixes like with my sweat at the end of the day, it just smells so rancid. I don't know. I don't like the way it smells, but this one, it doesn't smell like that. Mixing, I don't know, the food scents just really, I don't know. I'm not with the food scents, but brown sugar, I guess, is a food scent, but it's a good one. It's a good one, I promise. But yeah, that concludes the body care portion for like the shower. So now we're gonna get into the after shower routine. As for the after shower care, this is honestly my favorite part. You wanna dry yourself off. Try to dry yourself off when you're still in the shower. It just prevents water from getting all over there, like all over the floor, and the possibility of you getting mold. So dry off in the shower first. Now, the first thing I like to do is I like to go in with the Nude Body body toner. I do not use this every single time. And the most important part, I don't put this all over my body. You should not be putting a toner all over your entire body. I only put this where there's like some discoloration. If I have like a scar, because those are the things that I want to fade. I want to even out my skin tone, not change the entire skin tone. Like, it doesn't make sense to put a toner over your entire body. So I just take a little bit of this, I put it in my hand, and then I rub it on my problem areas. It does not smell good. I just want to say that now. It don't smell good. But I have noticed that certain areas where I had a darker color due to like my stretch marks, or I hurt myself and it scabbed over, whatever, I've noticed that those have started fading a little bit. So with a respectable level of consistency, it does work. But after I use that, I wash my hands off because I don't want that getting everywhere else. Especially like if you shave, do not use it if you shave. Please don't. It's gonna burn like hell. Don't use it. As for like down there, what I like to use is the topicals. I don't know if this works, but I feel like I haven't gotten as many razor bumps after I shave. I shave a lot. I just don't like hair being down there. It's not really an aesthetics thing, but it's like a body discomfort thing. I don't like when the hair pokes through my underwear. I'd rather just shave or wax. But I've started using this for like 2 months now, and I noticed that like along the creases and crevices, I don't get as many razor bumps over there. So that's what I like to use. Wait for it to dry before you put anything else on. But yeah. Now the next thing that I like to use, I just ran out, so I cannot show you. I threw away the package, but it's like the Vaseline jelly stuff. It comes in like a squeeze bottle. I like to put that over my body first as like the thick moisturizer, if that makes sense. And then I go in with this Palmer's body cream. It's the cocoa body cream. I love cocoa. I love brown sugar. These are like the best scents to me. I don't know. It just smells like I've been on vacation. I've been an island girl. Like, it's my favorite thing. I think this is supposed to be like a dupe of the Brazilian Bum Bum cream or whatever. I don't know. I've never used that, but it smells so good. I've been using it. It's like a pretty good consistency. It's not super, super thick, but it's not thin either. And I feel like, I think it's the EOS body cream, like the body lotion, you know, like the purple one and the pink one. Those smell nice, except for the purple one. I don't like the way that smells. But the pink one, I think it's like raspberry or something. It smells real good, but it's just too thin and it's not moisturizing. Anyways, I put this on my body. The only places I don't put it are on my neck because I have a sensitive neck. And if I put scented stuff on it, I break out. As well as down there. I don't think you should be putting any sort of like scented lotion or oils down there. It's not good for that. I just take a little bit of the Vaseline jelly, or I take a little bit of regular Vaseline and I do a thin layer, very thin layer. You don't want it to get like, you don't want too much product buildup, especially if you get sweaty down there. It's gonna create a whole mess. You don't want it to be doing that. So be very conservative when you put it down there. But yeah, no scented lotions, no scented oils, no perfume down there. You're gonna mess yourself up. Stay away from that. And this is not optional for the day, but it's optional for night. Deodorant. I love the Degree, the black and white. This is the one that smells the best in my opinion. I've tried so many. I try to stay away from the fruity scented ones because again, it does not mix well with my sweat. It smells so funky if I use like the peach one. I think it was, I forgot what brand it was. I used to use this peach scented deodorant. The deodorant itself smelled really nice and pleasant and fruity, but after like a few hours of it being on me and I'm working out or doing something physical, I start sweating. That shit smells so nasty on me. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't like, it don't smell rotten, but it just does not smell right. So I prefer getting the regular, like a neutral scent, no fruit, no candy, no nothing, none of that shit. I just get this one and I just spray it. I let it dry before I put clothes on, because if you don't let it dry down, it's gonna get on your clothes. And I'd like wearing a black shirt and you got deodorant stains. I'm sorry, it's a little embarrassing. Like there's no shame in it really, but it's just a little embarrassing to be seeing like deodorant stains on my shirt. That's just me personally, but yeah, no shade, no tea. I don't know if y'all can tell, but like I'm talking so much, I'm starting to lose my voice. So I'm gonna try to wrap it up real quick. Let's talk about foot care. This is a really important one because stinky feet is a problem and it messes up. I feel like it messes up your shoes. It messes up your socks. Like the scent, if the scent lingers, you need to be taking better care of your feet. In the shower, you should be scrubbing in between your toes. You should be using an antibacterial body wash on them toes too. And then once in a while, you need to get like the little foot scrubby thing. The one I have is kind of like a cheese grater. That's the one I use. Do not go too hard, because if you go too hard and you do too much, you're taking too much skin off and it makes your heels so freaking sensitive. I did that one time because I was like, ooh, I want baby soft feet. Messed my feet up. It was hard to walk. There was like a pain in my heel and I had to wait for a callus to build up so it could protect my feet. You never want to take too much off your skin in any way, shape, or form, because it's not good for you. It really isn't. But what I like to do to make them softer is I put on Vaseline or like Aquaphor, put it on my feet, and then I put my socks on. I put my socks on before I go to bed. I do what I need to do, and then once I'm in bed, I can't sleep in socks personally, so I take them off. So really, you should be doing your shower routine a little bit before bed, not like right before bed, because it's just, I don't know, it's not going to give you time for things to settle in. So yeah, just be very careful when you're doing foot care, because it can go bad very quickly, especially if you're not careful, if you're not comfortable with doing using the scrubber, the foot scrubber. You can also get these little footies. They're like, it's like a plastic footy thingy, like a plastic sock, I guess. And you put your feet in them, you leave it for like, I think it's like an hour and 30 minutes. And it has some sort of chemical in there, which is like it acts like a chemical peel, I guess. And over like a week, your feet start to peeling. Like all the dead skin starts to peel off. It looks kind of gross. So I would recommend, like, if you're able to, do it when you're not going to have your feet out, because it's kind of gross to look at. Or you can get like, they have other solutions where you just put it on your feet, you soak it for a bit, and then you scrub. Not with like the cheese grater scrubber, but like in the shower, you just scrub it off. But those are the things that work for me. Let me know if y'all have any questions or if you have any other suggestions that you'd like to give the girlies in the comment section. And yeah, hopefully y'all like this video. Give me a like, subscribe, all that jazz, so we can keep making more content. Love y'all.